We'll move on to the next slide, please. Yes.
Back to the next one.
The previous slide, yeah.
Yeah, the concours, like the drawing stuff with Facebook.
Yes.
Can you get back, like, think back to like Loto Québec and the jeux du choses société? Like you have to comply, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even get into that, but
okay,
absolutely.
sorry, like, I mean,
No, for sure. That's an excellent question because when it comes to contests, it's a controversial topic when it goes to Facebook. There are terms and conditions that are on Facebook that absolutely nobody respects.
okay.
Let's be clear, okay? For example, you're not supposed to ask someone to share a post as a condition of participation. Did you know that? I mean, everybody and his brother is doing a contest asking to, share away, and you can win a Mercedes worth $100,000 if you just share and you say what color you want. I mean, come on, it's bogus stuff. But even the real contest, no matter what you do, a contest, even if it complies according to the terms and regulations of Facebook, if it's worth more than $100, it needs to be declared to la Régie de Québec here in the province. And if it's more than, I believe, $1,000, you need to pay taxes on it. So if like you're giving away $5,000 worth of prize, you need to comply. You need to have the terms and conditions. You want to look at Mouvement des Jardins, they do a really good job. They have the terms and conditions. They say exactly, the contest will be drawn on October 31st at this time. Here are the conditions. It's open to the folks in the province of Quebec, blah, blah, blah. And it needs to be said that this is not a contest made by Facebook, but it is on that platform, so on and so forth. So I was showing Agora Pulse. One app that's actually very popular, but I don't have in the presentation here today is WooBox, W-O-O, Box. So WooBox is an app that is made specifically to manage contests on social media, in particular on Facebook, very useful. So for example, when you want to get a person to participate in a contest, and if you send it to 5 of your friends, you'll get 5 more chances, then you're gathering email addresses, right? So that's a great contest to increase your database. But how do you do that? You can't do that manually. So you go through an app like that. Now you have to pay, but it's worth the while because you're investing into your market. Just go one slide before. Just wanted to make sure, what was that? Yeah, that was Sumo Rank. Sumo Rank is a great tool as well to sort of find some of the trends that are happening. What are your best performing posts? It's a lot of information that if you're savvy within Facebook Analytics, you would probably be able to get that still. But Sumo Rank, because they work with so many other pages, they can actually benchmark and say, well, you're performing better or not as good, a bit similar to what Agora Pulse is doing as well. They'll help you sort of benchmark yourself against other similar companies or similar industries as yourself. All right. As I was saying before, one of the best places to manage is from within. This is a screenshot from Power Editor. Power Editor, as far as I can tell, is no longer going to be existing. It was going to be merged with Facebook ads. So you can do a lot of ads from within Facebook. Some people think that the only ads you can do is boost a post. That's just one of 15 different objectives that you can pursue when it comes to placing ads in Facebook. So within Facebook, Ads Manager or a Business Manager, Power Editor, they're all subsidiary or different variations of tools that are within Facebook that can help you manage your presence on it. Okay? Moving on. Twitter, I mean, there are a lot, I think it's literally thousands of tools that can help you manage, so I'm just going to give you a couple that I think are interesting. Social Bro, along the lines of Hootsuite and TwitterDeck, as I mentioned before. So Social Bro is one. The next one you're going to see, I believe, is TweetDeck. Yeah, so this is a slide from TweetDeck. So you see, it looks a lot like Hootsuite before. The difference here is that with TweetDeck, you can only basically manage it within Twitter. If you wanted to manage across LinkedIn or Pinterest or Instagram, Social Sprout or Hootsuite are better options. Twitter counter is interesting if you want to see, for example, what's been the progress of your account. You want to compare yourself to others. So this is a cool tool to sort of see, how are you comparing. Honestly, my account has been very status quo for the past 2-3 years. I went up to 12,000 followers, and I think it hasn't changed in 3 years. Go figure. I'm tweeting just as much as I used to, but fake news, I guess. Speaking of fake news, just for fun, go to Twitter Audit and put your handle for Twitter or one of your competitors. If you want to see how many of your followers are real followers or are fake, this will tell you, it'll give you an indication. So in the case of Donald Trump, actually 59%. It's not the passing mark, it's 60. Failed. Fired. Basically, you can see that he's got 23 million, at the time he had 23 million real followers and you had 60 million fake followers. Ooh. Little did we know. Other tools that can help you with Twitter. So Tribber, Manage Flitter, Follower Wonk, they all have their own functionalities. Some will help you spread or tweet or retweet. In some cases, for example, Manage Flitter, you want to see accounts that have been following you, that have been inactive for more than 30 days. So it helps you sort of weed out the followers and the following and the followers. And similar thing with Follower Wonk. They're all tools that will help you manage your presence on Twitter. All right. Instagram, of course, that's a social media darling, especially in the travel industry right now. Instagram has got now over 750 million active users. And if you look at Stories, the Stories feature, which is a copycat for Snapchat, there are now more than 250 million users of Instagram Stories. And this is a great place to put your story across, to talk to people, to reach out to consumers. So if you're somewhat limited to what you can do within Instagram, so a lot of times you're going to use some of these third parties. Later, which used to be Latergram, is a great tool to actually manage on Instagram to see if you can schedule, you want to plan your posts, you want to put them in time. So you found 5 or 6 pictures, instead of putting them all out, you're going to schedule them and you're going to put the right hashtags under them. So this is a great tool to do that. Iconosquare was one of my favorites. It used to be free. Unfortunately, now I think there's nothing free on it. It used to be free, and then you could only, for analytics, you had to pay. Now you basically have to pay. You can do a free trial, but this is a great, you can create contests on Instagram. You have great analytics for the results of what's happening. Again, now you have analytics directly on your account if you've made your account on Instagram business. But these are tools that are more robust, help you understand which filters are performing better, which Instagram, which hashtags are more effective, what time of day your audience is online, when would be a good time to be posting. So they are tools to help you manage your Instagram presence, again, assuming that Instagram is part of your strategy online. Viral tag is also interesting. It helps you while you're surfing online, you come across a great picture, so you actually can bookmark them and then share them later on. So viral tag is good for that. And same with Only Pulp. Only Pulp is mostly for scheduling. And again, most of these tools will have a 7-day, 14-day free trial. So test them out, see how you like the use, and after that, they got a monthly fee or a yearly fee if you consider it's worth the while for your business.